Call the October 6th, 2025 council meeting to order. If we could we have Troop 46 step forward and lead us in the pledge, please?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. As we said, we have special guests with us tonight. We have our scouts from Troop 46 attending the meeting, working towards one of their badges. We had a good chance to meet before the meeting. They had a lot of really good questions about our city and the future of our city and current projects going on. So hopefully we will continue to pique your curiosity, because I understand you have to ask a few questions after the meeting. So once again, welcome to our council meeting. Roll call, please.
Rosenberg. Present. Mallard.
Here.
Lotz.
Here.
Stoffel.
Here.
Carney.
Here.
Phoney.
Here.
Roach.
Here.
Newcomb. Absent. Hudson. Here. Blackburn.
Here.
Force.
Here.
Campbell.
Here.
Parchment.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Thank you. You should have received the minutes from the September 15th, 2025 meeting in your agenda packet. I need a motion for approval.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion about 1.4, approval of the minutes? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We do not have a public hearing or city presentation tonight. We will start at 4.1 with public comments, the first session of public comments. We have another session later in the evening. We will start with this portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any member of the public wishing to address the council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on matters not listed on this agenda, but council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the matter to a committee. Please provide the city clerk with your name, speak into the microphone, limit presentation to 5 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Thank you. Do we have anybody that would like to make public comments at this time?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I'm Doug Gaines, Ward 5. I stand before you to expose a grave threat to our republic, the systematic compromise of our elections through electronic voting machines and foreign interference, and a direct assault on our sovereignty. A book entitled Stolen Elections, The Takedown of Democracies Worldwide, published 3 September 2025, provides detailed evidence and a timeline revealed by numerous whistleblowers during a recent investigation conducted by Gary Burnson. The book by Ralph Pazzulio is available on Amazon, and I encourage you all to read it. According to the book, since 2000, electronic voting machines vulnerable to hacking and manipulation have been a conduit for foreign actors to undermine our democratic process. Using machines manufactured by the People's Republic of China, a cartel tied to Venezuela, have engineered 14 different ways to attack scanners and tabulators through embedded firmware, algorithms, and backdoors accessed remotely. Not only have they manipulated our elections for the last 24 years, but they initiated a criminal insurgency across 20 U.S. states. I wonder if Illinois might have been one of them. In fact, the cartel first broke into U.S. elections with machines in the early 2000s in Cook County, Illinois. Shocker. Since then, machines have been used to steal elections across the country at every level with the help of bad actors in our own government. In fact, CISA, the CIA, the FBI all collaborated with foreign actors and entities to steal the 2020 presidential election. As clearly proven in this book, America has been infiltrated and attacked. The evidence of machine-based fraud coupled with foreign actors exploiting our system demands immediate action. Thankfully, Executive Order 14248, signed 25 March 25, directed urgent action. The EO mandates voter verifiable paper ballots, reinforcing the need for hand-counted systems to prevent fraud. It also mandates the Election Assistance Commission update voting system guidelines that all counties ensure machine certification by September 21st, 2025. St. Clair missed that deadline. The states missed that deadline. Nobody seems to care about our voting machines being certified or not. However, critical findings from a recent Freedom of Information Act request to the Illinois State Board of Election regarding the certification of voting systems reveals a complete lack of transparency and accountability, undermining public trust in our elections. The FOIA sought any and all documents pertaining to the State Board of Elections certification by EAC accredited labs, compliance with federal standards, and communication with all oversight bodies. The State Board of Elections response: no documents exist showing the EAC or lab certification because we don't have to do that. We are not subject to this oversight. No records exist verifying compliance with the Help America Vote Act or show any communication with federal oversight bodies. This indicates the State Board of Election operates with zero external accountability and operates at no checks and balances. This should be unacceptable to every citizen. We the people demand transparency. Therefore, I urge the City Council and citizens of this city to contact the county clerk or your county board representative and demand they cease using electronic voting machines and transition to hand-counted paper ballots to restore trust, secure our elections, and repel this assault on our republic. Hand-counted paper ballots are permitted under Illinois Election Code, and it's long past time for citizens and public servants to stand and demand hand-counted paper ballots for all elections, beginning with the 2026 election. Thank you for your time, and God bless.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments at this time?
Vern Miller, Ward 3. I have a list of items I'm still, I don't recall, harping or asking about, whatever. The extent of the Deer Creek project and what's really going to happen with it. The light is still missing over at the ice cream shop area. I know we're about done for ice cream season. 5th Street and Hildegard and 5th Street, the orange cones are still there. Nothing's been taken care of that. The sidewalk on Seven Hills Road, that's still in question. And I added a new one to the list. The stop sign out on Vincent's Road that really needs to have 2 stop signs on Troy O'Fallon Road. I'd like to see something done there, either by the county or by the city here, or the township, or somebody, before we're going to rename that in somebody's name because they got killed there. Now moving on to the warrant report. $2,079,582.79. $10,000 was spent at Amazon. Just a few highlights for you. You bought a coffee pot and cups and handlers or whatever for the second floor for $871.29. Then you also bought one for Public Works building, I guess, for $853.81 with a decanter. I tell you, back in the day when I known other people, especially my father who worked for the city, you brought your own coffee, or else you worked out a deal with the guys and you brought it in and you made coffee or whatever. I don't understand this. I truly don't. Then you went and bought some brooms and some kind of 2 mega track locators and phone case for $1,300 and some odd dollars. You paid Boxmeyer on partial payment on payment number 3 for $498,000 and change. The going on to a budget item, so I'll make sure we get that clear, that the police were budgeted for their 3 new police Interceptor cars for $135,572 and maybe some change. Brenton Ridge of Illinois, I have no idea what they do for the city, but evidently you bought $4,080 worth of some kind of material for Lazy Hollow area. I don't know what it is, I mean, because we don't ever find out on yardage and whatever. We have a finance office got a new carpet for $3,200. Moving on to the Commerce Bank card. We already did the Amazon card. Now we're going to the $29,813.78 was spent there on several different items. We got training, travel expenses, camp activities, program equipment, marketing. Now, there's a kicker, marketing. This is $4,751.23. So in the travel expenses, we're not listing here the person who got the travel expenses, or I don't know what kind of travel expenses, but I noticed 2 aldermen already this month have turned in their bills to go into Chicago. I'm tracking that for when we get all of them so I can give you a total on that so people are aware of that. A couple other ones, it's not really important, but you know, the Direct Energy Business. I don't know what we're doing with them. Maybe you'll explain that in your minutes. $25,037.18. Dirking and equipment for their services, I believe, hauling away what's left of the human waste. That's $15,600. Each time they come out and make a pickup, it's $2,600. This past month, I made 5 or 6 pickups. You got Far Equal rock. You bought some rock for $5,600 and some change, and some fasteners for $2,500. Of course, you paid Holland some more money, $142,000 and change. I'll come back in the other portion and give you some more.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments at this time? Okay, seeing none, we will move on to the clerk's report. Mr. Mauser, please.
Mayor, I have one item. I have a request for a roadblock from Team River Runner to be held on Sunday, October the 26th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the intersection of State and Lincoln. This replaces the previous one we approved. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 5.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mylard.
Yes.
Latz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Phone.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to the mayor's report. 6.1, the fire department open house is October 7th through the 9th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's at Fire Station Number 4, located at 1215 Taylor Road, right next to the sports park. That is always a very, very good event. Great opportunity. It's a great family event and a lot of educational and yet fun things to do out there. So please, you can check it out on the fire department's Facebook page or the city's with some of the events that will be taking place. We have Night to Unite with the O'Fallon Police Department. That is going to be October 14th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the O'Fallon Community Park. Again, this is a 100% completely free event and a great opportunity to get out and meet some of your local first responders. And again, great family event. And then on October 18th, we have our final Vine Street Market of the season. Hopefully you'll be able to go out and support that. That has been a great year for us this year, and it's hard to believe that we're already at the last one. So that's all I have, so we will move on to resolutions. Mr. Rosenberg, 7.1, please.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with HMG Engineers, Inc. for the North Interceptor Sewer Replacement, Scott Troy Road Crossing in the amount of $24,630.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 7.1? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Lots.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you. Mr. Rosenberg, 7.2, please.
Thank you again. I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with Tuveno Wade Merchant, Inc. for the South Cherry Street rehabilitation in the amount of $130,000.
Second.
Make a motion.
We already have a motion in a second.
Yeah, okay, motion and a second. Do we have any discussion on 7.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you. Before we move on to 7.3, for those of you in attendance tonight or those watching live or watching the recording of it, we know for this next resolution, we're going to have a couple council members abstain. Our council member and Community Development Chair, Council Member Jessica Lotz, did a great job explaining what this meant because sometimes it gets misinterpreted at times. So I've asked our city attorney, Todd Fleming, just to give a brief example to everybody what that means when somebody's going to announce that they're going to abstain from a vote. So Todd, if you would, please.
So for an abstention, or where someone says abstain, if a member feels that there could be a conflict of interest, they can abstain. This vote would still count towards the quorum, which means the total number of people voting would remain the same. And they may take part in discussion. However, when it's time to vote, they simply say abstain. Recuse is another way of doing this. However, if a member has a direct personal or financial interest in the outcome, they must recuse. This means that they would actually step out of the room, do not take part in the KIT discussion, and are not counted in the quorum of the vote. So in short, abstaining means you're present but not voting. Recusing means you remove yourself entirely from that item.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Appreciate your description of that, and I appreciate Ms. Lotz for bringing that to our attention. That was a great addition to our meeting. So, Ms. Lotz, would you do 7.3, please?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move to approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign a quick claim deed for parcel ID 04-30.0-415-015, located at 114 West 4th Street in O'Fallon, Illinois.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 7.3?
I just wanted to say that I will be one of the ones abstaining from this vote, but I'm very excited to have another Habitat House in Ward 3, so I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you. That was Councilmember Foney. Do we have anyone else that has any comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Abstain.
Hello? Yes. Abstain. I couldn't hear you. Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Vorse.
Yes.
Campbell.
Abstain.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mallard.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We do not have any ordinances for first reading, nor do we have any ordinances for second reading. That brings us down to our final public comments. So if anybody would like to come forward, I'm not going to reread the rules of public comments. They're the same as what I just read a few minutes ago and still apply. So if we have anybody else, anybody that would like to come up for public comments, please do so now.
Doug Gaines again, Ward 5. Little different topic. 2 years ago, I stood before you and presented the Environmental Working Group's tap water database results for our zip code. Then, 27 contaminants were identified in our water supply, with 13 exceeding EWG's health guidelines. Today, the updated data from 2024 reveals troubling increase to 31 contaminants, with 16 exceeding EWG's health guidelines. We, the people, demand clean drinking water. This escalation, coupled with emerging evidence of fluoride's risks, is not merely a health concern, but a fundamental violation of our freedom and liberty enshrined in the U.S. Constitution's 9th and 10th Amendments, which reserve to the people and the states powers not delegated by the federal government. I contend that mandating fluoride in our water supply, a one-size-fits-all approach, violates these principles by forcing all citizens to consume a substance with emerging evidence of toxicity, rather than allowing individuals the choice to seek fluoride through voluntary means like toothpaste or dental treatments. The Illinois fluoridation statute, amended in 2016, mandates an optimal fluoride level of 0.7 milligrams per liter, enforced by Illinois Department of Public Health and the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. Yet, recent federal guidelines raise alarms. In April 2025, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services withdrew its fluoridation recommendation, aligning with the Environmental Protection Agency's review of the National Toxicology Program's August 2024 monograph, which links fluoride to lower IQ in children, also calcification of the pineal gland. The JAMA Pediatrics meta-analysis in January 6, 2025 further substantiates the risk, while O'Fallon's water, sourced from purchased surface water, already contains contaminants like arsenic and trihalomethanes, which are 100 and 234 times EWG guidelines. This is not good, folks. Moreover, the fluoride added to our water is often an industrial byproduct, such as fluorosilicic acid from the phosphate fertilizer industry, repurposed after processing. This raises ethical questions. Should a community be compelled to ingest a substance derived from toxic waste disposal rather than allowing its responsible environmental management? The Florida Surgeon General, Dr. Joseph Ladapo, called continued fluoridation a public health menace in November of 2024, citing risks like cognitive impairment and thyroid suppression, and noting that dental benefits are achievable through alternatives. This aligns with our local autonomy. O'Fallon's Public Works Department manages our water supply and can choose to end this practice. The 9th Amendment protects our unenumerated right to bodily autonomy, yet fluoridation imposes a uniform risk without consent. With 31 contaminants now documented, including fluoride, individuals should have the freedom to choose fluoride through regulated dental products rather than being subjected to potentially toxic mix in our water. I urge the council to side with we the people and direct the Public Works Department to cease fluoridation, prioritizing our community's health, freedom, and liberty. Let us ensure our water supply reflects the will of the people, not corporate industrial disposal needs. Thank you for your time, your consideration, and God bless.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments at this time?
Vernon R., Ward 3. Continuing on where I was talking about the warrant, Gonzala, 31,608 hours for sewer lift service, and Johnson Control, which I guess is a budget item for an annual budget for $10,943 and change. KHL Construction for some manhole rehabilitation, $48,900. I mean, how many manholes did you fix, you know? LW Construction on the emergency line, $75,469.50. The budget item for Made We Do, $16,400 and change. Oakville Equipment, a budget item for a Nairobi tractor, $52,800 $808.85. Some planning design service for something out at St. Elwyn Park for $4,499.70. A tire service, you bought some tires for Unit 29. I don't know how many tires you need at $3,492. Spent $10,000 in ready mix this month. Lawn service, Signature Lawn Care, around town work was $13,860. TWM for Cherry Street and pavement management at $8,165. Watson Office City, a conference table and desk petition, $6,240.15. Oh, and copy paper. Wind Supplies, a plumbing supply company, $22,067. And I've seen nothing in the pavement area for paint, for maybe putting the stripes down the streets in town. Maybe in your new budget, maybe you can find some money to do that. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else tonight that would like to make public comments? Seeing none, we will move on with the meeting. This is the staff and council member comments section of the meeting. We'll start with our interim city administrator, Mr. Lidekin, to see what items he can address tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and City Council. Just going down the list as I made notes during public comment. We talked about the Deer Creek project. So that project, Mr. Taylor will be bringing to committees for discussion later this year. For those who are not aware, we have had some public outreach with the 14 homeowners on Deer Creek to talk about work we can do in the creeks behind their house, which may include the bridge structure on Seven Hills Road, also including the sidewalk in that general area. The light still missing is on a work order, as well as repair work at 5th and Hillgard, and we've discussed previously in meetings. The stop sign at Old Vincennes Road is something we discussed at committee meetings, I believe 2 weeks ago. Mayor Van Hook did send an email to the city council informing him that we are working with our local partners to have a discussion about that intersection. There's a lengthy detail on it about we've paid for and worked with multiple traffic studies, and unfortunately none of those traffic studies have warranted a lighted intersection at that area. But saying that, we are still going to work with the county. I believe the township has reached out to us, informing us that they are also interested in a resolution in this general area, so more information to come. Regarding the warrant reports and the many items listed, I will turn most of that over to Sandy, since she does review that and approve all those expenditures if she does want to take a shot at it. But if not, I can do my best. But many of them, as mentioned, are budgeted and operational items. And while we do pay the bills, as department heads and in administration, we do not know generally the exact price of everything, but the warrant is provided to the city council in the weeks ahead, weeks before council meetings, with detailed items. And so, Sandy, if you'd like to take a shot at some of those questions and answers.
Sure, thank you. Again, I tried to make a list. I missed a lot of them, but again, anytime you want any questions, please stop by. I'll be happy to go through them with you. A few of them I did catch. The Amazon, again, as far as the coffee makers, we used to go with Renoco, and we stopped using them because the price was too expensive, so therefore we just opted to buy our own machines, so it will be a lot cheaper. So we actually saved money by buying the coffee decanters. Jeff can talk a little bit. The Baxmeyer construction, that's the Eagle Creek bike trail. The Direct Energy, those are all of our utilities for the city facilities. So rather than Ameren, we also go out for proposals for a third party, and Direct Energy is our provider for our city facility utilities. The Durkin is the SCADA, that's the monitoring of the SCADA system. The Johnson Controls, again, are our fire alarm systems, again, very important. Some of the other ones, Signature Lawn, again, those are lawn projects. They do the cuttings for the city and our right-of-ways in other areas. And the other one I caught affected my office, Watson's, again, that was new partitions for our finance office. We have 3 individuals in one office, so we needed to have some partition in order to give them some privacy and quiet. So those are required, we needed for them to get their work done. So some of the other ones, I apologize, but if you have questions particularly, you can reach out to me and I'll be happy to answer them.
And just to follow up from Sandy Evans' comments, SCADA is supervisory control and data acquisition. It's what we use to monitor all our water levels, which is a good segue into the questions about the Clean Water Act and our water quality reports. We do post those according to state mandates annually. They're on our website. They're also listed in the lobby on the 2nd floor. It's good with the scouts here to maybe some future city administrators or public works directors listening to this. We actually buy our water wholesale from Illinois American. They pump it and treat it, and then we take it over at a pump station almost on the other side of Fairview Heights, and we pump it to our residents in the city of Fairview Heights and in O'Fallon. So all the water towers, even the one by the mall, is the city of O'Fallon's water tower, and we buy all that water pre-treated and pump it to the houses in O'Fallon and Fairview. Jeff, if you had anything to add?
Yeah, I will just add to that the drinking water distributed by the City of O'Fallon at all times meets all requirements of the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. With that, Grant mentioned we do buy it wholesale. We do not add fluoride to the water ourselves. We do rechlorinate the water to maintain the chlorine residual that is required by the state also. As Grant mentioned, there is our consumer confidence report is available on the website, and you can see and take a look at that at any time. A couple other items I just wanted to touch on real quick. Grant referenced the Deer Creek study. We did have a meeting with residents back on August 27th. The plan is to bring forward an engineering agreement to begin the design of the ultimate design that will help to alleviate that problem for those residents. The plan would be to bring that to the Public Works Committee this month. So once before that comes, we'll send out notices to all those residents, again, to invite them to come to the meeting. I'm trying to see if any others here. I think those were all the items I was going to address.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks.
And then one more item of note, Jeff Taylor and I spoke, there has been some articles in the paper and some news around St. Louis of Collinsville's water supply. So they pump from an aquifer underground. They have their own water treatment plants. And as I mentioned, we get our water wholesale. Actually, it comes direct from the Mississippi River before it's treated. And so Jeff is in contact with all those, but that is not related to the City of O'Fallon's drinking water.
Okay, thank you. Anybody on the council have anything they would like to discuss or present tonight or comment on? Seeing none, we will move on to our committee reports. We will start with community development.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. We last met on September 22nd. The draft minutes are attached to the agenda. Our next meeting is scheduled for October 13th at 6 p.m. right here in the council chambers. We do have 2 special event permit requests. Both of them have gone through the committee and received approval, but are now before the full council. So for item 12.2, I move that we approve the special event permit request for St. Elizabeth's Hospital for a daily food truck located at 1 St. Elizabeth Boulevard.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 12.2? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Phony,
Yes.
Roach,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Blackburn,
Yes.
Force,
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Rosenberg,
Affirmative.
Myler,
Yes.
Lotz,
Yes.
Stoffel,
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. 12.3.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we approve the special event permit request for Carriel Junior High, a 5K starting at 451 North Seven Hills Road.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on 12.3? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Roach.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative?
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Phony.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to Public Works. Mr. Rosenberg?
Thank you, sir. We last met on the 22nd of last month. The draft minutes are attached. Our next scheduled meeting is for the 27th of this month at 7 p.m. Check the website in case the times change.
Thank you. We have Public Safety, Mr. Blackburn.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Public Safety Committee has not met since the last council meeting. I did just receive word that the October 13th meeting will be canceled, so that'll put our next meeting at November 10th at 6:30 p.m. Check the website for any changes, both on the cancellation and the next meeting.
Thank you. We'll move on to Parks and Environment. Mr. Vorse, please.
Thank you, sir. We have not met since the last city council meeting, so there's nothing to report, except our next scheduled meeting is next Monday. Check the website for details.
Thank you. We will move on to Finance and Administration. Mr. Parchman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've not met since our last meeting. Our next meeting should be on October 27th at 5:30. Check the website for changes. We do have one item for approval, which is 16.1, the warrant approval. So I'd like to make a motion to approve warrant number 568 in the amount of $2,709,582.79.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any discussion or comments on 16.1?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I'll just add for more of the educational piece. I am an employee of Ameren. They did change how they do some of their things with their code of ethics recently. So those of you that may have followed along, like I hadn't previously done this, but now I will be moving forward. Anytime there is any type of payment to Ameren Corporation, I will have to abstain my vote. So sometimes I will do that, sometimes I'll vote. But each time I will read a prepared statement that I have worked out between Todd Fleming and the ethics department at work. So as an Ameren employee, I do consent to all items listed with the exception of the Ameren payments listed on page 4. So for this reason, I am abstaining from this vote.
Thank you. Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Force.
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative?
Mylar.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Phony.
Abstain.
Roach.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We do not have anything for executive session, so I will move on. Motion for adjournment, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The meeting is concluded. Thank you. Thanks for reading that, Todd.
Yeah.
It's just, I think some of us are